Only one odd vision need to go all in. I'm not spending 1800 dust to clog my hand with monolithic visions, Blob. No aesthetic principle is worth that. Okay, Conduit is probably good against Kalios. We have a crappy 2-drop, which I guess I'll play if needs be, but definitely shipping this because it's expensive. I sort of want to be able to play this on turn 2, but I also want to hold on to all of these cards. So I'm tempted to replace T-Horn, because I do definitely want to replace 2, looking for a Golem to go with this. Maybe this is getting too cute, because if my opponent doesn't play into it... but what if they play Scroll Bandit? It'd be so sick. Let's replace the first wish. Damn. 2-drop. Damn. Okay, do I run this out? So if I do, it lets me play Thunderhorn next turn instead of Falcius, which is good because my opponent will probably not give me a Falcius target. They'll probably play something far away. Blob, I left your janky Iris Warlock Kinematic Sarge list. Was that the one that I played briefly on stream? Where we killed the opponent by surrounding a thing with kinematic projection on it and teleporting it 1 square with Recombobulator, because that was hilarious. Yeah, I'm going to play this. I want my Thunderhorn, and I'm quite happy to absorb a Phoenix Fire from my opponent as well. It is sad to waste the Dream Shaper this way. Like, it does make my deck quite a bit worse, because now there's only 2 Dream Shapers and there's still 11 other 2-drops. That's usually an Oni. I can just kill it next turn. I guess I'll put the Thunderhorn up here to deny the mana tile. 2 Blood of Airs. There's definitely too many Blood of Airs against this thing. That's a good draw. We can jam that next turn. Do I want this? My opponent can just trade into it and kill it. I guess they take 4 and it gets this off the board, which frees up... Doesn't really free up Blood of Air. It frees up Conduit, I guess. They probably want to keep this alive though. Like usually people like their Watchful Sentinels, or they like buff it and value trade. At which point we can just clear it with Falcius. Next time we might end up BBSing. Ooh, doesn't look like my opponent's attacking this. Or they misplayed horribly. They might have just misplayed horribly. I hope not. That would be sad. Phoenix Fire. Okay, sure. That's fine. Yeah, this is not a massive surprise. So I can Conduit and kill the Watchful Sentinel using the Katara, which might be funny. But I think I'm better off bouncing it. Ended up being better without Sarge. Aww. Optimizing decks always feels really bad when I get rid of fun cards. I know, right? It's so sad. But sometimes you gotta... Right, so I can play Falcius plus Healing Mystic, punch my opponent in the face for 4, put Healing Mystic behind me so I don't get killed, although I can just do that with the 0-2. Might be better to put the Healing Mystic kind of more aggressively here or something. My opponent will be able to backstab the Falcius. I can play around that by putting Dream Shaper up here. My opponent can punch it, but then they can't move the Katara into position properly. That all seems fine. Okay, assume I'm not doing this. What else am I doing? Oh! Draw cards instead. Much better. Awesome. Now I don't really care if my stuff dies. Because it all cantripped. Beautiful. Punch. Awesome. One thing I can do, I guess, if my opponent has 5 cards in hand, I can give them a crap spell in order to allow me to Blood of Air. Because I really don't want to Blood of Air with this in play. But on the flip side, I'm pushing towards it quite nicely. I can bounce it next turn. And force my opponent to waste time replaying it. That is, unless they, like, buff this and I have to deal with it. This is exactly the sort of board state where like a cheeky dancing blades would be the best thing ever. But everything else, we're reasonably ahead on resources. Board's about the same. Their stuff's better than mine. But my hand is comfortable. Okay, no backstabs. Good times. Am I getting juxtapositioned? Killing edge. Why blink? I mean, I'm perfectly fine with my opponent wasting a blink. That seems okay. Unless they really wanted the 2-2 to be here instead of there. Oh, I guess they're just keeping it away from the Sentinel. Ugh. That's all a bit scary. I really am tempted to give them a Blood of Air, but that never ends well. Yeah, I'll just bounce their stuff. Bouncing their stuff seems fine. I can punch the Katara to death and bounce this. Let's put the 3-4 here, so it's closer to the Watchful Sentinel. This can die. This can go back to my opponent's hand. That is not a good draw. Hey, Moosin, thanks for joining. And Rockin, hey. Sorry, I haven't looked at chat in a couple of minutes. Long time no see. Yeah, been a little while. How you doing? Bouncing it is really good. If they replay it, it doesn't transform. What, the Watchful Sentinel? Are you serious? That's crazy. Is that the same thing as the Monolithic Vision bug that I found the other day? So I was playing and I Monolithic Vision the build minion, and it didn't build, and I was like, what the hell? Is that why? I think that's true, yeah. Oh, wow, that's crazy. That's probably not supposed to happen. But I guess I'm more than happy to try and find out. Bounce the crap out of this thing. The nice thing about these, the awkward thing about the sand tiles is that the first one you play, oh, maybe I'll bounce that instead. Oh. I was going to say I can run away from it, but my opponent's playing Kalius, so I can't really. Let's get rid of that. I can block it in with this. In their hand is the Transform Sentinel, but you put that vanilla 3/3 in their hand, not the actual effect creature. Wow, that's actually crazy. Thanks for letting me know, that's awesome. I think I'll just get really close to it though. And bounce it. I guess they can run away. So I should put this Sand Swirl Reader here. Which is kind of awkward because they can body block, but not massively problematic. Get out of there. It is a bit sad to waste 5 damage. I should probably hit my opponent actually. If we're tampering out this much. No, that's a terrible idea. I'm under no guarantee of being able to actually deal with this next turn. If they have another protocol to kill this, I'm in an awkward spot. Then I maybe have to give them this. In order to get rid of the 8/8 and the 3/3. We've used both the Sand Swirl Readers now as well. Not getting that back. I guess one option could have just been to take 8 and hope we draw a Falcius. But that's more than a little risky. I guess we take 6 instead of 8. Do you know what? I should have done that. That is better. Are you kidding me? That is trying too hard. Okay. Dion. as a herald. Okay. It's a bit unfortunate. This is getting super awkward. Hey, there we go. Oh, that doesn't dispel this though, does it? It does make it small again. And it puts a 9/9 into play that messes up this Thunderhorn, which might eat up an Onyx Bear Seal so that the Imara sticks. I would keep that Panda away from him, to be honest. I think it's fine for now. So I can clear this as well. Bamboozle could get him back in the game. That's a really good shout. Thank you. Dorks. I might still get Thunderhorn plus Protocol here, which would be sad. So my opponent has Hamon. What if we bounce? We bounce the Hamon and the Thunderhorn, which they've replayed here. So they've got a Hamon in hand, presumably. Maybe they're waiting for a Protocol. And one unknown. Running away is good. That means they're not killing us. Next turn, Imara. Okay, that's very good. That's a good sign. I should probably replace these. I've just like not played a spell this whole game. One option actually, I could Dissension this. It flips into a 4/3, becomes a 2/3. And then Grapnel Paradigm it. Linking backwards to avoid the trades from the other minions. Very clever. Second Thunderhorn. No Protocol. Confirmed. Okay, so I guess this goes here, punches this. This one is normal, so we have to be careful. Very careful. It's pretty awkward, actually. I guess we can heal the 9/9. I can actually play this plus Imara healer this turn, so I should replace the T-Horn. Oh, replace one of these. Conduit. So if I shrink plus conduit this, attack this. They take 4, they go to 16. No. That's not going to do anything. No, let's just keep it simple. Punch here. Punch here. EMP takes some damage, regrettably. We heal it, and we drop Imara. Oop. Move this, then drop Imara. I can... Do I want to move forward? I don't want to move forward that much. I'll go over here. Awesome. So they've possibly still got Hamon in hand. EMP no dice to Phoenix Fire, which is a bit sad. Or the third Thunderhorn with the Protocol. Although then at least we don't have to play around Thunderhorn Protocol all day. And it doesn't actually kill the Imara, so... Although if they were going to do that, they put it here. There's no way you play it there. In fact, why would you play almost anything here? Painter. Painter, that would make sense. Damn, I forgot about that card. That would be terrifying. Although pretty sick if I could steal it. Get that paradigm going. Nope. Not getting painted this time. Are we finally going to get rid of this stupid 3-3? There's Hamon. You blinking it doesn't matter, my friend. It's finally going to die. I can play spells again. Alright, do I have lethal? So this is 11, 16, 17, 18, 19. Nothing else can quite reach. We can do 2021. Is there a way I can kill my own Amara healer for the last bit of damage? Not with that, I can't. Alright. I don't think we're going to win the game this time. Let's just log this game out. The old-fashioned way. With straight card advantage. What's the easiest way to do this? This. Okay, they have one card, I have all the cards. Let's do this. Go ham. Oh yeah. It does make me sad. I love Hamon Bladeseeker. It makes me sad to beat up Hamon Bladeseeker, but it needed to be done. Still, Hamon Protocol, that's a sweet deck. I can always get behind Hamon Protocol. That is sick. Wow. We played one spell that entire game. Thank God for Sandstorm Reader.